Earth, the only known source of life in the entire universe. Rich and diverse, Earth is a complex world of delicate balances and dynamic cycles. Because of this constant evolution, 99% of all species that have inhabited Earth are now extinct. For human life, Earth provides us with everything we need to survive and to thrive. But with the strain of overpopulation, pollution, and uncontrolled development, how long will our fragile ecosystem be able to support life? Science has taught us a great deal about our planet's past, and through science, ingenuity, and technology, we have the power to ensure our place in its future. So join us in a place where predicting the future is as simple as meeting the amazing individuals and companies who are creating that future. Explore the frontiers of technology as new ways are developed to address mankind's greatest challenge. Discover the innovations that will not only safeguard our continued existence, but will provide a better life for us today and for generations to come. The future is in our hands.
Vermont, known for its forested mountains, pure air, and emerald-colored shale, has repeatedly won the honor of being America's greenest state. In fact, Vermont was recently found to have the smallest carbon footprint in the country. It's no wonder the government, people, and businesses of that green mountain state aspire to maintain their green status and to take seriously the environmental stewardship of its natural beauty. Fibremark, headquartered in Brattleboro, Vermont, is one such business committed to sound environmental practices and creating the least possible impact on natural resources. A top producer of fibre-based specialty board, Fibremark began converting its Brattleboro manufacturing operations in 2007 to run on up to 100% vegetable oil, becoming the first US company in the paper industry to generate process energy from waste biofuel.
Brattleboro, Vermont is a place where mountains and rivers meet, located on the southeast corner of the state. This historically significant town in New England boasts a thriving arts community and a healthy economy with a diversified industrial and commercial base. At the Fibremark headquarters and office products division in Brattleboro, minimizing the environmental impact of its operational processes is as big a priority as creating its eco-friendly specialty board products. The specialty board Fibremark produces for end products ranging from passports to wall coverings, jewelry boxes to bookbinders are primarily made from renewable resources like wood fiber, recycled fibers, and pre- and post-consumer recycled fibers, with 6 locations in the United States as well as a facility in the United Kingdom. Fibremark North America employs more than 500 people and ships goods to 53 countries. Fibremark's products are elemental and processed chlorine-free, pH-neutral, and non-toxic, using aqueous coating and ink technology so they contain no ozone-depleting chemicals. Fibremark is certified by the Forest Stewardship Council, assuring that its materials are made from trees harvested according to the strictest environmental standards and forest management practices of the Council.
Being truly green at Fibremark means that we have environmental stewardship through every process within our factories, right from the raw material management through every manufacturing process and right to the final customer. And the whole idea is to have a minimum environmental impact. We're beginning to see a number of customers start to request products that have a sustainability message and environmental stewardship. This sustainability environmental platform is very key to the lifelong opportunities for Fibremark, but it really rests in the balance that's necessary between your shareholders, the people that are running your operations, our employees, and the customers. And sustainability allows us to retain some growth opportunities for the company, but at the same time giving back to the environment that we're in, the communities and the towns that we have our operations.
100 years after its founding in 1861, Fibermark, then known as Case Brothers, built a modern manufacturing facility to meet the growing demand for pressboard. Today, Fibermark's Brattleboro facility sets the standard for environmental innovation and investment. Fibermark pioneered the use of biofuels in paper manufacturing, using waste vegetable oil from local restaurants to power its paper machine turbine, dry its papers, and provide heat for the entire plant with this renewable resource.
At our Brownville facility, in particular in upstate New York, we've been able to reduce our average daily flow from 200,000 gallons per day to 25,000 gallons per day. In addition, we've reduced our average total suspended solids from 3,500 milligrams per liter to 124 milligrams per liter. And finally, the mass loading for the treatment facility has been reduced from 6,000 pounds per day to 25 pounds per day. It wasn't about getting green credits. It wasn't about certification. It became a process within the company because Fibermark and the employees that were running the company at the time just felt that it was the right thing to do to give back to the environment.
Fibermark's eco-inspiration is drawn from the fabric of nature, created through imagination, and motivated by innovative ideas from its customers and employees. Believing that sourcing, manufacturing, and supporting products that improve its environmental stewardship is never-ending, Fibermark continues to green steam its way into a sustainable future.
To learn more about Fibermark, its products, and its environmental initiatives, call 1-800-327-8374 or log on to www.fibermark.com.
It's hard to imagine how businesses coped before modern copiers and printers. Government education and business changed dramatically since the invention of the first photocopier in 1958. Within a few decades, our world propelled headfirst into the age of information. OSE is one of the leading providers of document management and printing for professionals worldwide, with a long history of environmental stewardship. Its innovative approach to sustainability comes from its philosophy that green business is good business. OSE manufactures office printing and copying systems, high-speed digital production printers, and wide-format printing systems for technical documentation and color display graphics. Headquartered in the Netherlands, OSE recently joined the Canon group of companies headquartered in Tokyo, creating the printing industry's global leader. Active in over 100 countries and employing more than 20,000 people worldwide, OSE enables its customers to manage documents in an eco-efficient way by offering innovative products while acting as a responsible corporate citizen.
When discussing sustainability, we believe the issue covers more than simply the printer and the printing process. Sustainability is also about our own manufacturing process. We have an ongoing commitment to help our customers create a greener print environment. OSE is proud to be one of the few companies for whom sustainability has been a defining philosophy from the very start.
Sustainability is about the present and even more about the future. It is about business practices that balance the interest of people, the planet and profitability. OSE has employed sustainable practices for more than 130 years and continues to build on that commitment every day.
OSE operates in just about every country in the world, with manufacturing facilities primarily located in Europe. OSE products are typically built for long, intensive use under difficult circumstances. OSE's premier class remanufacturing program is modeled on a closed-loop supply chain, with the end goal being the highest possible reuse of products. When the first life cycle comes to a close, parts are reused and waste materials are recycled at one of OSE's 4 remanufacturing facilities.
OSE is a leader in providing earth-friendly engineering, and by doing so, we prevent our products from entering waste streams prematurely. Our approach is simple. OSE develops sustainable products. We manufacture hardware in a sustainable way, thus enabling our customers to operate in a sustainable manner.
When the Boeing plant was built in 1988, sustainability was already a guiding basic principle in respect of natural resource consumption.
Right from the production start, the cooling system of the Boeing factory was implemented with local groundwater. In the meantime, all OSE employees follow a strict ecological guideline resulting in the ISO 14001 certification in 1999.
We at OSE really take remanufacturing and recycling very seriously indeed. Here is the OSE Variaprint 6000 Ultra flagship from OSE. It's very environmentally friendly indeed. It has extremely low ozone emissions, for example, and it has very, very low energy consumption, something like 1/3 less than the Energy Star requirements, and much less than its nearest rival.
The OSE ColorWave 600 is the first OSE product to use its crystal point technology. The machine has been designed for high productive wide format prints, designed for the CAD, mapping and graphics markets. At the heart of the machine is OSE's crystal point technology that uses our toner pearl technology. This technology combines the best properties of inkjet and toner, but more importantly, it produces very low heat, no emissions and no ozone.
OSE takes a leadership role in a number of programs promoting sustainability at the corporate, product and human levels.
Eco-promotional products is a safe place to come for environmentally and socially responsible merchandise. OSE looks at the entire life cycle of their products, and we do the same for their branded merchandise.
At OSE, our business performance is critical to everything that we do, as well as exceeding our customers' expectations. But what's also very important to us is how we interact within the communities in which we live in and the world in which we live in.
OSE takes a leadership role in a number of programs promoting sustainability at the corporate, product and human levels. To learn more about OSE, its products and its environmental initiatives, call 1-800-945-9708 or log on to www.sustainability.oce.com. As the world's leading biopharmaceutical company, Pfizer applies science and global resources to improve health and well-being for people and animals at every stage of life. Each day, Pfizer's colleagues seek to advance wellness, prevention, treatments and cures that challenge the most feared diseases of our time, working together for a healthier world. With its eminent status as a global industry leader, Pfizer recognizes its crucial role in environmental stewardship. Taking major strides in energy efficiency, reducing its carbon footprint, driving out waste, and creating cleaner processing of medicines, Pfizer is on a green journey, a journey that will greatly impact people, science, and the health of the earth.
Pfizer is on a green journey and it begins with me. In addition to my role as the leader for primary care and oncology manufacturing operations, I'm also the chairperson for Pfizer's Environmental Sustainability Council. At Pfizer, we have a very clear mission: to apply science and our global resources to improve health and well-being at every stage of life.
Freiburg is said to be one of Germany's sunniest and greenest cities. Incorporated in the 12th century, Freiburg, which borders the Black Forest, is considered an intellectual and commercial epicenter. Freiburg is also the site of Pfizer's award-winning facility that stands as a testament to its commitment to the environment, one of the most advanced facilities of its kind.
Here at Freiburg, we produce medicine that combat cardiovascular diseases and help to treat pain, epilepsy and cancer. Since 1990, we have implemented a comprehensive energy-saving program which vigorously protects the environment and conserves resources. By executing this, what we call our energy master plan, we have blazed a trail with regard to usage of renewable energies for others to follow in the pharmaceutical industry, but even far beyond.
Pfizer has adopted the principle of green chemistry from discovery to development to manufacturing. So when we at Pfizer Freiburg talk about eco-friendly manufacturing of products, we talk about less energy consumption, we reduce the water use, and we minimize the waste.
The energy supply chain for the heating system is a sustainable closed loop. Pfizer supports the domestic timber industry by sourcing pellets from local plants in the Black Forest that share more eco-friendly manufacturing practices. The factory converts the biomass into pellets. Pfizer's Freiburg plant employs additional green technologies, including hydro and geothermal power.
This year, the site will cover more than 95% of all used energy by renewable sources. And in a couple of years, we will be carbon neutral.
Pfizer has emerged among the world's leaders in the application of green chemistry principles by finding innovative ways to lessen environmental impact during the discovery and manufacture of our medicines. The company's commitment to green chemistry contributes to a better environment and is recognized by others as leading the way to a greener future. Pfizer's green journey continues at its La Jolla, California R&D campus, where the greening of Lyrica began.
So what is green chemistry? Green chemistry is the design of efficient chemical processes that we use to make medicines. Typically, this involves the use of less hazardous substances and results in the production of much less waste. Often, we also use less energy to make our medicines. Green chemistry also involves innovative science, and here at La Jolla, where we have a main R&D campus, we apply the principles of green chemistry in the design of medicines for the future.
So one of the things that I do every day as a chemist is apply the principles of green chemistry to my work. Things like eliminating hazardous reagents, using renewable feedstocks, or preventing waste. One of the ways that we prevent waste on a daily basis here that kind of shows the impact of things on scale is test tubes that we use every day. One of the things that we've done is found a way to reuse those test tubes. Pregabalin is the active ingredient in Lyrica, a medicine developed using greener chemistry applied here in La Jolla. The process uses nature's own catalyst, an enzyme, eliminating the use of chemical catalyst. We've calculated that between 2007 and 2020, the enzymatic process for Lyrica will eliminate around 3 million metric tons of CO2 emissions. That is the equivalent of taking more than 500,000 US cars off the road for a whole year.
Every little thing we do makes a big difference. Take, for example, this 240 kilowatt solar photovoltaic installation here on the roof of one of our campus buildings. This system, since it was installed in 2007, has generated 1.7 million kilowatt hours of electricity.
At Pfizer, we're very proud of our green chemistry program and the benefits it brings. More efficient processes, using less hazardous materials, generating less waste and consuming less energy. Our commitment to green chemistry is one tangible measure that we take to reduce our impact on the environment. We understand at Pfizer that a healthy environment is consistent with our purpose of working together for a healthier world.
To learn more about Pfizer, its products, and environmental initiatives, log on to Pfizer.com.
Bombardier Aerospace, the world's third largest civil aircraft manufacturer, enjoys a leadership role in the design and manufacture of innovative aviation products and is a provider of related services for the business, commercial, and specialized aircraft markets. They also offer fractional ownership, aircraft charter, technical services, aircraft maintenance and pilot training, as well as military aircrew training, all the while committed to reducing the environmental footprint at every stage of an aircraft's life through what they call their life cycle approach.
Bombardier Aerospace is participating with the rest of the aviation industry through a collective effort to reduce CO2 emissions from aircraft. As the third largest civil aircraft manufacturer in the world, we Bombardier must ensure that we take into consideration the environmental impact of our aircraft when they're conceived and designed, and also when they're ready for disposal.
In 2007, Bombardier established a new R&D product innovation team dedicated to design for environment, or DFE. Designing products with minimal environmental impacts throughout their entire life cycle is one of Bombardier's guiding principles. Together with safety-orientated design, their design for environment approach is central to their product responsibility strategy. The team has established DFE guidelines and design criteria by product life cycle stages to be followed in designing new aircraft. This makes it easy to consult the guidelines. In this way, engineers are better informed, understand the environmental impact of certain design decisions, and are able to make environmentally conscious decisions.
We're applying design for environment principles to our in-development aircraft programs. We're also making energy efficiency an integral part of our approach to aerodynamics, structures, and navigation.
Every Bombardier manufacturing site is ISO 14001 certified, providing the company with the tools to determine the environmental impact of their activities and correct any problems they may identify.
We are making excellent progress in reducing our environmental footprint of our manufacturing and testing activities by closely monitoring our key performance indicators on a continuous basis. Driven by our commitment to reduce our operational greenhouse gas emissions by 10% for every 200,000 hours worked by the end of the year 2013, relative to our basis of 2008, we have created the Bombardier Green Fund.
The Green Fund budget of close to $5 million for 2011 will be used to fund 19 ideas from employees across the organization. The selected ideas will consult in CO2 reductions equivalent to removing 1,162 mid-size cars off the road each year. They will provide enough energy savings to serve 770 North American family homes, and they will save enough water to fill 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools each year. Over the 20-year period from 2009 to 2028, 60% of the current 20 to 149-seat aircraft fleet are set to retire. What is done with them at their end of life is as important as what was done to create them. Aircraft parts cannot easily be reused.
It's challenging to find suitable solutions to fully recycle an in-service aircraft. Therefore, as we design new aircraft, we're systematically investigating the materials and components that can be more easily recycled at the end of an aircraft's life.
The end-of-life project is one of 2 important R&D projects that Bombardier has initiated. As noted, its goal is 100% recycling of its aircraft. The other project is aimed at composite material recycling. Composite materials are used in today's modern aircraft, which will come out of service in 20 to 25 years' time.
By showcasing the benefits of using the life cycle approach, we wish to demonstrate how corporate social responsibility and reducing our environmental footprint can actually become an integral part of the day-to-day activities of Bombardier Aerospace.
To learn more about Bombardier Aerospace and its life cycle initiatives, log on to www.bombardier.com or www.csr.bombardier.com. 3M, one of the most recognizable brand names in the world, appears on more than 55,000 products, ranging from tapes and adhesives, packaging to Post-it notes. With sales in nearly 200 countries earning 3M $27 billion in global revenue last year alone, this diversified technology company with a miniature moniker has earned leading market positions all around the globe. 3M's Industrial Adhesives and Tapes division, a major branch of this colossal corporation, takes a proactive approach to the green revolution by innovating with the future in mind. Developing environmentally sensitive programs and eco-friendly packaging and products, 3M is continually inventing tomorrow. At the 3M Innovation Center on its corporate campus in St. Paul, Minnesota, creative minds carry on a legacy of forward thinking that has connected technology to its customers since its early beginnings. Founded in 1902 as the Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing Company, 3M managed to stay in business after a rough start. In the mid-1920s, a series of inventive breakthroughs ushered in the dawn of unimagined growth for the company. In 1925, lab assistant Richard G. Drew invented masking tape, which became a major milestone in the company's future success. A short time later, technical progress resulted in cellophane tape for box sealing, and soon hundreds of practical uses were discovered. Today, 3M Industrial Adhesives and Tapes Division is expanding and accelerating the greening of its products' life cycles, practicing sustainable manufacturing with greener end use and disposal. At the 3M tape plant in Greenville, South Carolina, Scotch Box Sealing Tape 3073 is produced using over 10% bio-based content with over 85% recycled materials in the core. The IATD packaging tape cores have been redesigned from yellow paper core liner to natural craft paper to further enhance recycling.
Since a couple of years, the environmental standards are changing very rapidly, so that brings that our customers, besides asking for the traditional cost reductions, are also asking for environmental footprint improvements. Packaging materials are changing and are becoming more economical and also more environmental friendly. For example, us 3M, we are making box sealing tape since about 20 years with environmental materials using hot melts and solvent-free dispersion adhesives.
Other recent eco-minded innovations in tape and packaging at 3M include repulpable box sealing tape made of brown craft paper, which is recyclable along with corrugated boxes. This helps to eliminate tape in the corrugated recycling waste stream. Additionally, last year 3M introduced the ST1000, a stretchable tape load containment system that can reduce pallet packaging waste by up to 95%. Using tape that can be stretched to 650%, the ST1000 eliminates the need for cardboard corner boards and slip sheets. 3M takes a holistic approach to environmental sustainability through product reformulation, process modification, equipment redesign, and recycling and reuse of waste materials. Its revolutionary sustainability programs were initiated over 40 years ago.
In 3M we have a program called 3P, which stands for Pollution Prevention Pays. This program was launched back in '75 already, and over that period we have had over 8,000 programs which prevented 3 billion pounds of waste and have also delivered over $1 billion of savings.
As a result of the 3P program and others like it, more than 2.7 billion pounds of pollutants have been prevented and nearly $1.2 billion saved since 2000. 3M Industrial Adhesives and Tapes Division has reduced VOC emissions by 78%, waste by 34%, energy use by 50%, and completed 173 3P projects. 3M's sustainability vision is clear, as it actively contributes to sustainable development through environmental protection, social responsibility, and economic progress. While continuing to meet the needs of today's society, 3M paves the way for future generations to be able to meet their own. To learn more about 3M, its products, and its environmental initiatives, call 1-888-3M-HELPS or log on to www.3m.com/sustainability.